What's up, everybody? Avid Gamers here today with your host, Above EA, and we've got more Duelyst Dailies. You know what it is. Alright, let's go ahead and check the quests that we have for today. We have the Ultimate Aggressor and Assassin quests. Deal 40 damage in a single game and destroy at least 5 minions in one game. In my humble opinion, these quests are incredibly fast to do, so this could take 1 to 2 games if we're lucky. And a little bit of a upside to this is that we're able to choose which deck we want to use. And I enjoy Vanar. I enjoy Vanar lists. I love the whole class. I don't know why. I guess the tempo orientation of it, I'm not entirely sure. But that's what we're going to be playing today. So I'll go ahead and throw you on over to the deck list. And I will see you guys in game 1. Here's the deck we were using for today's dailies. This deck was taken from Prozac's list of top and pauper decks posted on the official Duelyst forums. I will go ahead and provide a link for that in the description. This is a somewhat more subpar version of it, as I do not own all the legendaries that are required. But here's the list anyways. Your General, 3 Chromatic Cold, 3 Crystal Cloaker, 3 Hailstone Prison, 3 Healing Mystic, 2 Hearth Sister, 3 Jaxi, 2 Mark of Solitude, 1 Rust Crawler, 2 Blazing Spines, 1 Crossbones, 2 Cryogenesis, 3 Fenrir Warmaster, 2 Snowpiercer, 3 Emerald Rejuvenator, 1 Lightbender, 2 Razorback, 2 Keeper of the Veil, and 1 Zenru the Blightspawn. Alright, let's get started with game 1. This will hopefully go pretty quickly. Alright, we have a mirror match. So maybe he's Mech. Mech is a really good deck right now for Vanar just because of the Arathi Headhunter. And oh yeah, he's got a bunch of wins. Alright, so I'm tempted to keep the Chromatic Cold, but we're not keeping these for sure. The only thing I'd want this again would be like a Jaxi or like a Vesper, a Snow Chaser. There we go. But I'm gonna really aggressively look for a 2 to play. Okay, cool. Oh, and there's a Hailstone Prison. All right, so we're not gonna drop anything here. We're just gonna play a Crystal Cloaker and call it good. It's a pretty decent 2-drop. And this way we can kind of we can Hailstone Prison anything crazy he does or blocks us from getting infiltration. Okay, so there's a Jaxi. So we could have kept the Chromatic Cold, and there's his own Chromatic Cold. Alright. So if we Hailstone Prison this, we're at 1 mana. We can move this to get 2 mana. Or we can move here, get 4, play a Fenrir Warmaster, and then Hailstone Prison that. So we're going to drop Keeper of the Veil, because we can't play that for roughly 2 turns. That's not a good one. And we'll go ahead and do our plan. Play a Fenrir Warmaster, gain our second, basically, mana crystal, and then Hailstone Prison this back to his hand. If this can only hit so far, but if he decides to move up here, then it really depends on where he decides to place his minions. Maybe he just replays Jaxi, and then maybe that's it. We don't want to see a second 2-drop. Oh, this could be I'd guess a Healing Mystic. So that way, actually, there's not too many things you can play that would. Oh, okay. Summon 3 O2 walls. Okay, we're gonna drop this. No, we're gonna drop a Mark of Solitude, just because we don't want any duplicates at the moment. We can Chromatic Cold. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna Chromatic Cold this, hit a wall, and then what? So we're gonna move up here, going to Chromatic Cold this. Now where do I want to put this? I want to put this on the right because I want to stop him from getting really anything in infiltration range. So we're going to just move this way and play a Healing Mystic. Now, hold on, let's hit first. It doesn't really matter, I think, but let's hit first and heal ourselves. We could hit something, but I don't really want to stun this. I want this to be able to move next turn. So we're going to leave these walls up. I've been practicing a lot, guys. As you can see, I'm in Gold Division. Not that that's highly impressive, but I don't know. For me, it feels good. And I don't know. It's I've been doing a lot of work. I've been practicing. I've been trying to figure out, strategies, movements, placements, and all that stuff. Trying to play around a little bit more, and I hope that it shows off because I rewatched a few of the videos. I rewatch most of them, not all the time, but I rewatch them for misplays and seeing what to do. Oh, War Master is pretty good. Okay, we're gonna drop Crossbones here because I want to play probably a Mark of Solitude plus something, and we can make our 2/3 a 5/5 and get rid of half of this War Master, and then play another 2-drop. Probably just play. There's no really fun way to do this. Probably play a Healing Mystic though, so that way we can heal this back up. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and. No, I don't really want to. I think we want to stay here. Weirdly enough. I don't know, but him moving into our territory isn't good. So we're gonna move here. We're going to Mark of Solitude our guy, beat up his guy, and give him a 3/3. Then we're going to Healing Mystic. And we're gonna pass turn. There's no reason to hit this with our general. Another play, I kind of like healing it. I kind of think that was like the better play of anything. Okay, there's his replace. Yeah, I think that was a better play of anything. There was no way I could stop him from moving into our area just because of the way that the Fenrir War Master was played. Yeah, okay, so there's his infiltrate, and that's the thing that I didn't want to deal with. And so I'll probably play a Okay, 1 second. Probably gonna Hearth Sister that. This Rust Crawler is pretty useless. That's not necessarily true. But I'm gonna say it's the most useless thing in our hand right now. Okay, this is a Healing Mystic. I can make this a 2/3. Or, excuse me, it's a 4/3 because of that Razorback. And nothing in my hand really does anything good. So we might have to take a ton of damage here. That's not cool. So I think what we're going to do, make it as hard as possible for this thing to get back. We're going to Hearth Sister his Crystal Cloaker over to his other side. And the only way to get it, there's no really good way for him to get it back unless he has to come up here and destroy this. And so for that, we're going to go ahead and place a Fenrir War Master in this spot. Should I hit this 4/3? I could take 8, 12 damage this coming turn. No, we're going to hit his general. Yeah. I was thinking about hitting with the Healing Mystic as well. I'd probably just hit one of these, really. But I want these to literally obstruct him now. Flash Freeze, deal 1 damage to minions. That's okay. Chromatic Cold the Fenrir War Master, and then hit it with a Razorback. That's actually okay. That's basically a 2-for-1. His Crystal Cloaker, there we go. We want him to go into his area. That Hearth Sister is like somewhat useless right now. Okay. Glacial Elemental. Whenever you summon a Vestor, deal 2 damage to a random enemy minion. Okay. So let's drop a Jaxi. Let's get rid of our duplicates first off. War Master. So if we Lightbender, we can get rid of all of this stuff, basically. The thing is, this is kind of a problem. This is going to really control our board a little too much. So, yikes. There's no good way to do this. The only way to really do it is to silence one of our own minions to hit that. It might be worth it, though. And I can't kill this in the process. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. No, that's not going to work. Because these are all Vespers. These Bone Chill Berries are Vespers. It's probably worth it. We're going to say it's worth it. And we're going to play the War Master, I think. No, we'll play the Crystal Cloaker. That's like the least bad thing to... Oh, we're going to take a buttload of damage from this Crystal Cloaker. That was like the least worst thing to, I think, what's the word? Not silence, but dispel. Because the Jaxi provides a 1/1 ranged minion, which if we decide to Mark of Solitude it, or get our own Razorback, we can buff it and do some crazy board control. And the War Masters, this card's too good. This card's just like way too good. Yeah, so we're gonna take 6 from this. That's kind of fine. I'm not really tripping about that. If he plays something else on our side of the field, that's when it gets kind of bad. Razorback, sure. A little bit more damage. I'm not too worried about my health at the moment because we'll have board control. Especially, yeah, we'll have board control pretty much. Because he's going to hit us. Oh, Jaxi, that's actually a problem. No, it's not a problem. Crystal Cloaker, not a problem. These are all actually fairly decent misplays because he was supposed to play his minions first. So this Razorback got a lot more value. Like a lot more value. But he didn't, so that's good. Since it looks like we're starting to head over into the other section, I kind of want to drop this Crystal Cloaker. Oh, Chromatic Hold, Chromatic Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So we're going to Chromatic Hold this. Chromatic Hold this. Move down here, move here. Hit this here. We're gonna let this just be a nuisance. We're not gonna attack with it. And then we'll play our Fenrir War Master here. So he's kind of forced to go to the right. Hopefully he doesn't have like another flash freeze, 0 mana, deal 1 damage and stun a minion. We are getting fairly low, but I'm still not super worried about our health. And this Cryogenesis actually does a lot for us. So if he plays a Glacial Elemental or another Razorback, basically anything but like a Jaxi or something. Okay, summon 3 walls. Okay. I don't understand his placement. Oh, I see. Heart's Sister. Okay, so he's just trying to get the War Master as far as he can away. Okay. We're gonna Cryogenesis. We're gonna drop. I don't want this Razorback, to be perfectly honest. Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 9. I want like a Keeper of the Veil would be nice. I just want something bigger than this. And I think that's greedy, but I'm gonna go for the greedy play because we could get like a Rust Crawler or something. Hailstone Prison. Okay, hold on. Let's start with this. Let's Cryogenesis this because we're getting a little bit low, and I don't know what kind of burst he might have. Let's see. The burst he could have would be like Snowpiercer plus like Saber Tiger. We're gonna say he can't kill us this turn, and then we're going to really get in his face. We're not going to attack him though, right? I don't think we really want to attack him because that's kind of scary. Yeah, we're gonna play a little bit safe. Like it doesn't make it like walking towards him doesn't make sense. Hailstone Prison. Okay. There's a Keeper of the Veil. There's a Zenrui. This could be like his 3rd Crystal Cloaker. Snow Chaser. That's fine. We can take that. Chooses not to attack us. That is huge. That is huge. Because we're gonna attack the crap out of him, and it kind of shows that he's also scared. Let's move. We'll go ahead and steal his Snow Chaser, and then play our own Jaxi, and we'll smash in for 4. I probably should have ran away a little bit further, but right now he can't move. He has to kill something, and there are 3 things he could potentially hit. Placed a card. It looks like we're coming down to it though. This looks pretty in our favor due to the board control, and we have card advantage. Hey, look at that! Awesome. Sweet. Good job. Good job. Let's see which dailies we got done after that one game. Oh, none. Oh, here we go. So we got Assassin done, destroy 5 minions, and we got Ultimate Aggressor done, deal 40 damage. Well, look at that. Look how quick that was. Oh, we got a first one of the day, too, and 2 win rewards. Oh my gosh. We got so many things. All right, so that'll go ahead and do it for me. I'll go ahead and open 1 orb just because I have 100 gold. But that was a very, very quick game. And as you can see, that Prozac's list is actually pretty good. I may have to make a few changes, but that's about it. All right, Spirit Orb. Let's get something good. Oh, Mycantor Warbeast, Mycantor, Elucidator, Mogwai, Mind Steal, steal a random minion from your opponent's deck and summon it, and Polarity. I really needed an Elucidator. This is my 4th Mycantor Warbeast. Mogwai, I'm not entirely sure. I'm not sold on this card. Mind Steal. This is 3 epics and 1 rare. That's insane. That's insane for playing like 1 game. So I'll give this pack like a 7 out of 10 because of the death value. All right, thank you for watching. If you have any comments, please comment below. If you have any suggestions and or other thoughts, please let me know. Likes, comment, subscribe. I don't even know if liking is still a thing. Is it a thumbs up now? But I hope you have a great day, night, evening, year, century. I don't care, whatever. But have a good one, and I will see you in the next dailies.